Hi YouTube, this is Texas Girl Band. I am back again today. I wanted to do a video that I had tried to do earlier but was interrupted because the Air Force likes to fly planes a lot. The video is the story of my sharing my decision to have bariatric surgery with people in my life. The first person I told, I imagine for many people it is, I think it's people, we tend to go from our inner circle out. So the first person I told was my husband, and his reaction was, "You don't need it." And then I sat down and talked to him about, I felt my weight had gone beyond the point where I could control it myself anymore. I've worked out and lost weight before, but it's really bad this time. And I told him how it was impacting me and making me feel, and socially and physically, mostly physically. It's just really awful. Anyway, once he understood that it was important to me, that it was relatively safe, he was really totally awesome, been totally supportive, not shocked. He's always been that way. I'm very, very lucky. The next group of people I started to tell were very close, intimate friends. And that's where I had a problem. Several people received the news pretty well, had some questions and, comments like, well, I'm not sure if it's the right thing, but if you feel like it is, that's great. And I feel like that's supportive. I mean, that's an honest, supportive opinion. I had some people say they thought it would be wonderful. Of course, I want to hear that. But I had a really good, long-time friend who had a very bad reaction. And it really hurt me a lot. This person essentially told me that I needed to get my lazy butt up off the couch. That was my biggest problem. And that I was just looking for excuses and taking this easy way out with this lap band surgery. And that hurt. It really did. But after thinking about it for a while, I realized that this was more about her than about me. We have been friends in our weight loss journey. We have worked out and lost weight together many times, and in retrospect it probably is a large part of our relationship. And I just can't imagine how anything I said or did would deserve the response I got. So I just left with, it can't be about me, it must be about her. I certainly wasn't rude or unkind, but it hurt. And it made me shy to tell other people, so I did stop for a while. And I also didn't want to tell a lot of people before I had a date. There's a very long waiting period where I'm at. There's a process you go through, and I didn't want to tell people and have them keep saying, "Oh, have you done it? Have you done it? Have you done it?" And I honestly wouldn't have any idea when I was even getting the surgery. So when I, was cleared by the dietitian and the psychologist, I felt like I was more comfortable sharing. So I decided to go forward and tell other people in my life, other family members that I hadn't told yet. I have some family members, some people in my life who are not generally supportive of me. And I did consider not telling those people. I felt like I didn't need the negative feedback. I didn't need any discomfort. Like, I wanted this to be very positive. But I changed my mind. And I changed my mind because keeping a secret is a lot of work, and I am already very tired. And I just don't have time to accommodate other people's weirdness. And also because this is something I'm proud of. Like, I've really worked hard for this. I've really worked hard to find a way to do this for me, and I want to make it a great experience, and I don't want other people stealing that from me every time I see the phone ring and I'm like, oh, I'm afraid to say something. I gotta remember I can't talk about that. I decided I wasn't gonna live that way. That's just not me. No. So I told those people, and actually was pretty surprised. Got generally a positive reaction. Maybe that's not what's going on when I'm not there, but I really don't care because I'm not there. So I think the fear of it was a lot worse than the experience. So so that was pretty much out, and it's just a non-issue. It's really easy. It's good. So I think that if I had to do anything different, I may have just told everybody right up front, right away. I think that when I had my orientation appointment and the psychologist said that it may affect certain friendships, particularly if those friendships were built on weight-related issues, and I was like, yeah, whatever, anyway, I might have paid more attention, because that's exactly what happened. And so that was kind of sad, but generally the telling has been very positive for me. I do understand why some people would not share with either anyone or certain people in their lives. I totally understand that kind of decision. I think that you really just have to consider your own situation. Certainly, I don't think in any professional capacity you have any need to tell anybody, because seriously, these people don't mean anything to you when you clock out, right? But I just think it's unprofessional maybe to tell. But in your personal life, I think that if you're afraid, my experience has been, the fear of telling people was worse than when I just finally said, hey, this is what I'm doing. I hope that, I hope that you'll be supportive, and I got a really decent response. So I wanted to share my experience, and I think it'd be great if other people could maybe make a reply video and share what their telling experience was. I think it's one of the psychologically more difficult hurdles to get past, at least in the beginning, and it would be really helpful for other people. I certainly looked for those videos and didn't find a whole lot. Maybe it was a bigger issue for me than other people. Maybe I'm weird. But anyway, that'd be great. Thanks.